Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena, we are playing a deck I call Justice Guild because Azorius is the guild that is all into justice and rules, and no wonder they annoy the little red mages, but they... Justice Guild reminds me of a certain Justice-y league, and it's like we're bringing the Super Friends together. Anyway, why I name the decks what I do. Does anybody even care? No, they care about the cards. Invoke Justice, obviously, is part of the namesake here, and it's a second day in a row of playing this card, and we're playing it in a different style of shell. The Boros version is very good, but it's also very straightforward. It's almost toilet gaming, where it's like you throw the dragon in the graveyard, you get it back with the justice, you win. Ha 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 ha. Whereas this blue-white version, it gets different play patterns because of its focus on having blue as the second color, and it doesn't win quite as clearly. It wins mostly by grinding out value. You reanimate a large card like a Sanctuary Warden or one of these other creatures with Invoke Justice, but doesn't often just end the game. It often stabilizes the game, and that's a big difference. And from there, you have to figure out how to leverage your way into a victory against your opponent. So it's a much different play pattern, and if you're willing to sit down and, think through your games, it's a much different experience that provides a lot of the same tingly effects that are fun, like Invoke Justicing a giant monster. It's also inspired by the fact that so often when we played the Boros Invoke Justice deck, that we actually got back Sanctuary Warden and just won the game with that. So if Sanctuary Warden is good enough that it often wins the game, maybe we don't have to play red as the accompanying color to the Sanctuary Warden. Maybe the Warden's good enough. So we've got 4 Wardens in the deck. They're not legendary. There's not a big downside there. We've got a couple of buddies for the Warden, like Lear, Disciple of the Drowned. Not only do you get to cast all your removal spells again, but you invoke Justice on Lear, and then you invoke Justice on something else. It's really awesome to re-invoke Justice again and again. We also have Curry, I don't carry, the Swirling Sky, which is a flying ward 3/6/6. I did a version of this deck that really focused on the Dragon Spirit in the past. I think Sanctuary Warden has proven itself better, but this card is very good in the deck. You can bounce a lot of things off the battlefield when this card dies. You can also mill 6 and then return 2 instants or sorceries, often including an Invoke Justice, to just keep getting this back. And as a 10/10 ward 3, it's a very hard card for the opponent to kill, especially when every time it dies, you just get it back again. Then there's this card. 169, 420 or something. It's really fun to double your Invoke Justice. I will tell you that right now if you're looking for cards to copy. The mid game can be focused more on control. In fact, if you just absolutely didn't look at the high end here in this Invoke Justice, like if we just hid this part of the deck, you would think that you're looking at a pretty typical, oh my god, it's CGB blue-white control list. And you've got Wandering Emperors, Doomskars, Restoration of Iganjo. We play a controlling game with a Reanimator option in there to try to end the game and or stabilize from tough positions where Doomskar and Wandering Emperor aren't doing the job all by themselves. A big get that we get from going into blue-white is Faithful Mending. Getting to cast this and actually discard our big monsters to be reanimated sooner, or getting to flash it back to get that effect whenever we need it, or just getting to kind of sort out the too many lands or too many sweepers against control kind of conundrums. This is one of the best Faithful Mending decks that we can play right now, and I still think the card is pretty sweet. And it'll be around after rotation, so we'll have plenty of time to figure out the best way to use Faithful Mending. All right. That is the deck. I've got games coming up that I think you're really going to enjoy. I would grade this as kind of a mid-tier ladder deck. Now, not as raw power as the Boros deck and not as quick of laddering either. So this is definitely for gamers who are in the mood to do something like blue-white control but have found the win cons lacking, and they maybe want to play something that gets the game over with a little more often. Hey, we all get in those moods. I get it. I'm at Indianapolis, Command Fest Indy. So for this week, I'm not recording outros, so don't worry. I'm going to tell you you're cool in just a moment, but I'm also going through my patrons and thanking them because I started a new benefit on my $4.99 and up tiers that I'll thank you in a video, but that doesn't make sense until I thank the people who are already patrons. So we're going to quickly thank some patrons here, and then I'm going to tell you you're cool, and then we're going to let the nonsense begin. Just a quick plug for Command Fest Indy. Please come out this weekend, and if you see me, please come say hello. I am there to meet you. Don't be too shy to say hello. You can interrupt my game. It's totally acceptable. Pretty much anywhere other than the bathroom, you're welcome to interrupt me. I would love to sign a card. I have some tokens. I would love to give them to you. I would love to take a picture if you're into that. Whatever you're into. Nope, scratch that. Remove that, editor. Not whatever you're into, but how about whatever you're into from the pre-approved list of things that I just kind of said. There. Good deal. All right. To the patrons.
Thank you to Francisco Vieira, Kieron Rare, Ben Pateman, Joseph Lionel, Francois Robert, I don't know. Eric Amicam, and to Delaney Manders, Dan Clevinger, and Seth Groder. Thank you guys very much.
And on that note, let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin, and of course, you're cool. Okay, we go first and we have Jwari on 2, Restoration on 3, Evoke on 5. Yes, that seems very good. We do have to draw an untapped land to make our dreams come true. This is where too many coves might be a problem, but I do think they're necessary to get the quad white pips and enough blue to actually play a spell or two. Rockfall Vale, huh? Alright, let's set up for our Jwari. And then we have to decide if this 2-drop is worth it or if we're going to try to snag a 3. Okay, 2-drop is not worth it. We're going to try to snag a 3. Maybe I'm supposed to foretell this Doomscar, though, to be honest. What are they going to play? Fable? Fable. If they don't, we can just play this and then play this. That's pretty good, too. That can mess up our board a lot. So what am I assuming here? Chariot? Probably Chariot, but we get carry. It's pretty good. All right, discard. Land. Invoke. What a turn 5. Come at me, bro. Well, they made that look easy. All right, so we can mill 6 if we want to and get back Invoke Justice. I actually think we use the return because we can play Leer and try to cast the Invoke Justice that way. They can probably kill the Leer though, can't they? This is... I want to do both, you know what I mean? I really do. What happens after this? They hit me with Chariot. No big deal, we can Doomscar it. Okay, we'll do it like this. Alright, we get Justice and Justice. Because that's pretty good. Look at all those permanents down there to get back. We'll be able to get Leer in the future. So with 2 Justice, the next time they kill a carry... Kyrie? I don't carry. Okay, I cracked myself up. It must be funny. Shut up. Split them up. See if they can deal with that again. They has Fable. What else you got? Nothing? What to do? We could just blow this board to Kingdom Come. That Vigilance 5/6 is a real pain for them, though. They're not going to like that very much at all. Yep, there's the blocks. Okay. So... all this joyful goodness. We'll get this back. Here's some counters. Why not? Get this. Foretell this. Oh my god. The engine is amazing. I love it. I love it so much. We're not out of the woods. I mean, Jund can probably kill this, get in for another 4, make another copy, but they do have to deal with this 8/8 coming over the top. And if they actually kill it without exiling it, we just get back 2 copies of Invoke Justice. Oh, and we have a Doomscar. Okay, they go to 10, facing an 8/8 flyer. Living dangerous. Jin! What are you doing here? What do you think you're doing here? Is that the play? It's a pretty good play. Does it take over the game? They need 2 removal spells on their turn, and then they need to hit me for 14. Seems really unlikely. It also protects this from a sacrifice effect. Let's do it. All right, Jin. Your time is now. Doesn't stop Wolf. And Wolf does have reach. Interesting. And they don't run anything into Jin. We draw Invoke Justice, which we get to copy, which is a lot of +1/+1 counters. We get Portable Hole and Deserted Beach. Unfortunately, we only have 1 flyer. This is funny. I mean, I guess it's the play. Let's go. I don't know. Sure. Go big or go home. How are we going to break through to finish the job is the only question. And maybe I'm supposed to Doomscar this board, but it doesn't seem like it. I don't want to let them gang up on Jin. I guess I'll hold that for Faithful Mending. Force them to block with the spider, so they can't copy it.
Aren't I the generous one?
Like, what are they gonna do? I'm gonna play Lear and Invoke Justice? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. This has been glorious. Glorious Azorius, baby. Now let's see if they can find a way out. Their first spell, that's an instant artifact or sorcery, is countered by Jin. That seems pretty bad for them. Oh. Oh, they can copy a Titan. Wow. Okay. This just got very interesting, didn't it? And they're gonna gain 5. What's funny is double Doomscar could be relevant. Double Doomscar breaks shield counters. How do I kill the Lulth? I guess this carry could bounce Lulth, but that's not what I would call a solution. Might as well also attack with some other stuff. Okay. Or not. Alright, Reflection of Kiki is up to target Titan. If we find a removal spell, though, that would be so nice, but we don't. So now what? Now what? Attack for sure, right? 7/7? So it might trade. I could make them bigger with Lear. Oh my goodness. Is that where we are? Are they gonna find the win here? I will get this restoration and target me. I will copy it. I don't know if this is the right play, but it's the content play. That I'm sure of. Alright. This dying to a double Titan block is fine. So, but these have to survive Titans. And Titan and Cat, actually. So one Titan has to block in the sky, and then I have to force something else to block on the ground, and that's what this does. What about Chariot? Does that take away? 6, 7, 7, 8 there. Okay. Am I going to die to a counterattack? Something I got to think about. So the opponent throws a cat under the bus here, and they have 2 7/7s to attack with. I guess attacking doesn't do any good other than the fact that the opponent has to do this now. So it's worth it. This is really, really messed up. Guess they can shield counter on the Titan, but it still dies next turn, so they may as well jump with it. This is so messed up. Okay. I needed stuff in the graveyard to get back anyway, it's fine. Oh, I see. Okay, okay, okay. Well, that's kind of good for me. They're killing the carry, but leaving the Lear, which means I am going to return any of total mana value 6 or less. Okay, so 1, 2, there's 1, 2, 3. And I guess I can bounce either this or this. Bounce this. This can't hit here, and it couldn't bounce it because it's a copy, so it has a mana cost. Something to keep in mind.
My will cannot be denied.
Can they kill Lear? They really need to, but they need 2 spells, and the first one is like a sacrifice to the god Jin-Gitaxias.
Subservience will be.
Getting this reflection away from the opponent to combo with their Titan was huge. Means we're not forced to Doomscar. We've got some time. Because I want to cast all these. Now, once I flash them all back, obviously getting them with Kiri is harder, but if we flash all these back and don't win, I think that's on me. Okay. Don't know why they tanked for as long as they did about Second Fable, but maybe they were thinking about discarding it. Ooh, Wandering Emperor, you've been absent from this game. Free hole. Try to cut down the reach creatures. They're a problem. Alright, we can attack with Jin. We could also attack with Lear, but I don't think it's particularly good. Yeah, get Restoration and Kiri, make it huge again. That's 5, and then we have enough also for Warden, but we want to threaten Wandering Emperor. So maybe we attack first. Go ahead. Set some big blocks on Jin here, or on Lear. Go for it. There we go. To the front of the line. I haven't seen the Wandering Emperor yet, so this is like, ouch.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people. I have got new moves to teach you.
The cool thing, this only puts Lolth to 3, so they have to kill Lolth if they want the spiders again. Which I think they're gonna.
Get what I want.
Oh, baby. Last planes. All right, you get to discard a lot of cards looking for something. Let's see what the opponent comes up with. Obnixilis, out of there. Good choice. Don't think it's going to help you too much. Hook, out of there. My creatures are a bit too large. Are they? Yeah, they could have hooked for 8. 9 if they're lucky. Yep, not gonna get it there. Not gonna get it done. That is something. Do they have enough to pay the ward? They don't. So I guess they go after Lear.
I am merely delight, not a gift. In exchange for
I mean, Lear is pretty good. What are they doing? Attack Wandering Emperor.
I'm not imp.
No? Oh, they do have the ward. Okay. Well, that works. I don't know if that's as good as Lear, though. I guess we'll see. How do I finish this? How do we finish this? We've got 2 spiders that I can't quite get past. Let's play a Warden. Maybe we can draw removal. We'll take a +1/+1 counter over here. I think Jin's got enough. Some shield action could be nice. Slicey dice.
Our swords will cross again.
Invoke Justice. I mean, if we play them all, we better win. All right, get some of these out of hook range to the best of my ability, since we saw one of those.
I hope you're ready to lose.
Go really wide, right?
We must protect the people.
I mean, they might hit a Doomscar. Could be something. They do need 2 spells still because of Jin's ability, which they've... I don't know if they have spells in their hand or not, but they've dodged it completely so far. They hit land and Faithful Mending, but that is a good way to eat a counterspell. By eat a counterspell, I mean eat Jin's ability. You know what I mean. Here's my favorite dragon. Don't tell me they forgot about the ability. I feel like they're choosing targets or something. It's gonna get countered. It might get countered. Okay, that gets countered. Thanks for putting it in my graveyard though, because I'll double it. Can't be countered. Five-head combo I've got here. Do you think... Here's the funny part. Do you think they knew? I don't think they knew. I don't think they knew. Thanks for this. Appreciate the mending thrown my way. Still not a lot of solutions to my situation though, is it? Not really. Just give me a march or something, man. What do we got, 24 cards in this deck? Go, baby, go. Nope. Will not happen. Okay. Nope. Definitely will not happen. Okay. So they're at 8 and I have a shield counter, but if I kill this, they can bounce total mana value 6 or less. So they can try to bounce this, but they don't have the mana. No. That's not how that works. God, what I give for another way to return this to my hand. Where's Tibble Tap? 4?
We've got the edge in this fight.
Alright. Face, because it's lethal. Face, because it's lethal. Face, because it's lethal. Face, because it's not lethal. Might catch him with the Wandering Emperor. Now, what has first strike? Just this. Okay. Swing. Ooh. Brutal. So this might just be it. Uh-huh. And again. Found the removal spell. It was enough. That's all we had to do was come up with 1, I think. You dead. You don't get to enjoy my dragon trigger. Whew. That was a game. On the draw, we're doing Jawari mending things, and then hopefully restoration things. So we'll keep it. One that's got a swamp and a dreadfug. Ew. What do you take? Probably Jawari? Yep, Jawari it is. Double mending, of course. Actos in the house, Blood Tithe Harvester. Don't think that's worth a fateful absence, but it is a pain in the butt. I mean, maybe we want to play around Ob? Okay, there's no Ob. Super aggressive, huh? Alright, I'm gonna hope that we top deck a land. It's just too much aggression right now. And we don't have a Doomscar yet. If we top deck a land, we have our ideal start with the time to set it up. Perfect. Well, I don't know if ideal is the right word, but our ideal curve. Got lucky. Let's see if we can keep it going. I dropped an underdog. What are you doing? Yeah, Thundering Riju, they'd slam it, right? So they're going to cast this 3-2 underdog and this Harvester and go wide. We're going to actually need some Doomscars. They're just putting too many creatures on the board. Kind of terrifying. Okay. I guess we'll discard this. I mean, do I want to discard this Plains and ramp it? I guess we could get to a Warden, so yeah. It's just that I need cards to discard to my Mending, too. But I'm probably not playing Mending this turn. I'm probably playing Wandering Emperor. And then if we top a land, we drop the Warden. We've luckily drawn 3 lands in a row. Making it 4 sounds ambitious, but you never know, do ya? Alright, let's exile the one that's going to blitz and draw a card.
You'll be safer.
Hopefully they don't have like a voltage surge.
My judgment is fine.
Okay, we didn't draw the land, but the restoration's okay. Do we make a 2-2? So this right now gives -2. Putting a counter on it does expose the Wandering Emperor quite a bit. Maybe we're better off with a 2-2. But right now they're a blood token away from killing it. And if they have a removal spell, man, if they just remove this, we're in so much trouble. Still, they have to attack the Wandering Emperor, and they might be worried about removal. Let's go for it. It also plays around a voltage surge off the top. If they had a surge, we would have already seen it, but they could draw it. They also are under a little pressure to sacrifice their blood token. And we have one hidden card that they can't see. They might be worried it's removal, so they might over-attack the Emperor if they get rid of the Architect. It's an intense one, guys. It's a scary one. We're really close to turning the corner, and with the right decisions, we might. With the wrong decisions, yeah, that's a nasty play from the opponent. But let's see how much they attack Wandering Emperor for. Not at all? That's really sus. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so now we need to come up with a march off this Mending. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. Should they attack it with multiple things? All right, Faithful Mending. Would love a march and a white card. We don't get it. We go to 7.
I'll be back.
Opponent has a hive. There's the march. You've got to be kidding me. There was the march. Comes to out tapped. Won't be good enough. So if I play this, sack this, they power up their block here. Go to 2. Very scary. Very scary. And if we had drawn an untapped land there, we could have marched. Oh my gosh. This whole game is like 1 card short. No! Off the top, they drew the removal spell they need for the win? Oh, man. They don't know how lucky they got from both ends. They got super lucky on both ends in this one. guess I should have made the 2/2 with the Emperor as my only, like, takesy backsy. But we talked it out. If their cards were in the other order, Blood Chief's Thirst there and Voltage Surge the turn before, we would have been fine. Because we would have had a 4/5. God, that sucks. All right, on the play with the Faithful Mending Jwari tag team. Boros? We don't talk about Boros. Probably going to Jwari something. Almost certainly going to Jwari something. Trying to decide whether or not to play the Aganjo Seed of the Empire. I guess we need a lot of white sources and not many blue because we're a Justice deck. I'm used to trying to get my double blue, double white on turn 4 for Deluge Emperor, but not this deck. That's not what this deck does. Just you? Just you? Okay. Weird. Okay. We're gonna play around Jwari. You got it. Gone. Alright, let's see if we hit a land. We don't. I still think the Jwari is a pretty important play here. They're gonna go for like a Sentinel or a Cavalier or Cavalier Storm Chase or something, and it's gotta go. Gives us a chance to top deck a land and have Wandering Emperor. Okay, we didn't do it, but we top decked a kind of land, and we do have to get this thing ticking, so let's hope they don't reju us now. Yeah, that was anticlimactic, but dang, Boros, that's that is weak of you. All right, our opponent goes first, but we have Portable Hole. We also have Jwaris. Seems like a pretty good keep. Get this down to basically turn on the Jwaris. No play on turn 2 for the opponent, so they must have a good turn 3 play, so come to daddy. Thank you. Now we'll see if they have the untapped land drop Fable here. Okay, Bard class or what? What's this? Why are you in the deck? I'm confused. I'm gonna set up Doomscar. I'm concerned now. Hack Tactics, double its power and toughness, huh? Okay. Interesting. And a Chariot, sure. Let's play out the Jwari tapped. Let the opponent feel good about themselves. But hopefully we get to Wandering Emperor the Chariot. If we get that, I'll be happy. Oh, okay. That's a card. Well, they need 10 creatures? 10? Alright. This game just got interesting. What's this? I don't understand. If you attacked with creatures power 6 or greater, +1/+0. I see. Okay.
Ready to lose.
Think I'm gonna Doomscar next turn. I think Pack Tactics still triggers here, right? But just in case it didn't, I think that was an okay play to make. Alright, we Doomscar here. I'm sure they're gonna power up and attack with something. We get their hideaway card if we don't. Like, if we play Warden. So, boom. Make them find more ways to use their Chariot. Then I could play this and have Jin potentially next turn. But also having it up could counter something. Probably not, though. Let's be real.
Guards, to me.
Yeah, getting Jin down Against a deck with Chariot in it, might be good. Also, double portable hole might be good. Got a Greeters. Oh, come on! Dude, why are your hands so busted, dude? What the hell? Are you kidding me? Yeah, they can't be stopped by a simple Doomscar and some Wandering Emperors. Jesus. What the hell am I supposed to do? Another Wandering Emperor to take out the Jetmir is nice. I guess we do that. Card's too good. And hope they just run out of stuff someday. I want to save this portable hole to go with Jin, but I don't have the time. Their deck is applying an unreasonable amount of pressure. Ginny Faye comes off the top. Okay, I'm just getting scammed now. I'm getting scammed. Alright. What now? Doomscar or bust? I guess Warden makes 3 blockers, so we're not dead, but it's really close. Don't think Mending is gonna... Yeah. Let's try to hit a good draw here. Their deck is completely unfair. It's unfair in every way.
Back to wandering. Keep watch for intruders.
So they're gonna get their hideaway card. I guess if we can somehow kill the Chariot, probably unlikely, but maybe we can still blow up this board somehow. Seems like a lost cause. I'm getting dunked on. I wonder why they're not using Den. Seems like a miss. Maybe they have something else to do with their mana from their hideaway card. They're not attacking with Chariot either. Okay, they're being really conservative. That's silly. So, I guess I have to now... Yeah, they don't get their hideaway card now because they didn't use Den. They're empty-handed. I just need to draw Doomscar. That wasn't too hard. Now I just need to draw Justice. Let's get the value. I could have Doomscarred and kept this. Ooh, maybe I should. Do I need the card or the... Yeah, okay. Little mistake on my part. But yeah, this eats the shield counter, not the creature. I shouldn't have it. I mean, I guess holding it back's okay. Attacking's okay. We do need to get them dead. I'll just do this now. We might still end up with like 3 lands. Yeah. Gain all the life we can, I guess. It's a big Chariot. Alright, off the top, what do they get? Greeters. Combined with Den, that crews Chariot. Yeah, why would they miss on a single draw step? They wouldn't. They wouldn't and they won't. They don't crew Chariot. It's so weird. I mean, I guess they don't value copying the treasure, but I mean, 8 damage. They miss 8 damage to deal 4 and make 1 more token and get a Gallagreater's trigger. Well, I guess I'm glad I attacked with this, because if I hadn't done it that way, they'd have definitely brought the chariot. All right. Still can't hit justice. All right. I'll say go. This angel has to defend me, but now we can take out the chariot after they crew it. We finally drew a removal spell. Okay. Are you kidding me right now? They cannot miss. I love that they drew 7 cards in 18, and you know, 7 lands, one of them being really good, all the mana they could possibly need, and then nothing but bangers. Absolutely nothing but bangers. It's kind of messed up, not gonna lie. It's messed up. We're still in it though. We got lucky. We topped a Doomscar when we needed it. Just gotta find some justice in this world, and I think we'll be okay. I mean, you're gonna power up Den and attack me? I'm at 14 and I can eat the Den. Okay. Soaring City, huh? Guess we hold? I'm sure they're gonna draw a removal spell. Okay, they're reaching for Den. Where do we use this? Them making a token is so bad for us. Maybe we just bounce this. I think they finally drew a land, though. They get their hideaway card if they swing out. That's a lot of puppers. All right, we're gonna need another Doomscar or something next turn. Wandering Emperor, what do you do? Not much, right? It is another 2 life. I guess what's under the rabble rousing might suck. So I guess we hold. Get to kill the Ginny Fae or the Den. Man, if they could just blinked a few turns ago, giving me a little more time. They don't do it, do they? All right, let's see what their rabble rousing card is. Arlen.
Innistrād's ancient magic may be our only hope.
Block 2, take 8.
I hope you're ready to lose. Guards, to me!
I told you they'd top a removal spell. Yeah, I'm salty. All right, are we not dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Patience, my king.
Ha! Turn too late, baby. You are too late. I would have to draw... If I draw Doomscar, I can't cast it with the Warden. I gotta do this. God, oh, it makes me so angry. I just want to look at the next card. Yeah. Oh my god, I hated that game. But the opponent definitely made their rabble-rousing pile look really good, so hopefully some of you enjoyed it.